What's good, JT Squad? It's your boy JTK, aka Josh Too Cool, and welcome back to another video. Now today, man, we got another wrestling video, man. I actually got some good feedback. I know the views didn't show it, but I got one dude, man. He messaged me. He's like, "Bro, thank you for the wrestling tips video, man." And we had a whole conversation, about wrestling, about grappling, and all that stuff. So, man, shout out to him, bro. I'm glad it actually helped some people. I thought I was just putting it out there, and everyone was just scrolling past it, and just click on it and then clicking off. So yeah, man, I appreciate that. But to the reaction videos, software is down right now. My software is down, and so because I was gonna record a reaction video, and my software is down right now, so I don't know when I'll be back up. I gotta see if I can fix it. I might have to delete, then re-download the whole thing. So, I'll try and get that fixed. But yo, I'm gonna make another wrestling video because some of y'all actually like it, man. And I actually want to get as much people into the sport of wrestling as I can because you might think wrestling. Everyone knows what wrestling is, right? Everyone knows wrestling is an international sport. But not a lot of people do it. Not a lot of people do it. I think there's a lot of people that should do it, but they're just too scared of getting hurt. They're too scared of or they know someone on the wrestling team that they know will beat them, or too shy, too nervous, or something along those lines, right? So I'm gonna be giving you a few reasons, maybe about five reasons why you should join the wrestling team, but it might be end up being more because there are so many reasons why you should join wrestling, right? But I'm gonna stick to the to the main components of it. All right. So number one, you can be any size and wrestle. You can literally be any size. Like I don't care if you're just 100 pounds, 95 pounds. You can wrestle, right? I don't care if you think you're the smallest person in the world. I have seen tiny, tiny people wrestle, man. I have seen really small people wrestle, and they have given me a fight, right? They have given me a match because they have that experience. They have the technique down, right? They might not be the strongest people, but, in their weight class, they might be the strongest people. But, compared to you, compared to heavier weights like me, they won't seem as strong, right? But their technique is really good, and that's what makes them good, right? It's their technique. You can be 220 pounds and wrestle, right? You can be um you can be 4'11" and wrestle. That's the beauty of wrestling, man, because there's always gonna be a weight class for you. Now, the weight classes don't go by height, unfortunately, right? Or else I'd be a world champion right now. But anyway, um, but it obviously does go by weight because it's called weight class. But you know, it all comes with reps. It all comes with practice, right? And so number two, don't be afraid to get hurt. And I know this is not kind of a persuasive step, but it don't be afraid to get hurt, man. Because I know a lot of people that go in there and they're like, "Oh man, I'm gonna get hurt. I'm gonna get beat up." Don't be afraid to do that because when you're afraid to get hurt, that's when you get hurt, right? Don't be afraid. Don't go into the be like, oh, okay, okay. And if someone's going for a takedown on you, man, just take the takedown. The coach is gonna teach you how to break your fall, right? Hell, I can make a video for you if you wanted to how to break your fall, but the coach is gonna teach you that, especially if it's your first practice. So just make sure you know how to do that. And don't be scared because the minute you get it in your head that you're scared to get hurt, that minute you're going to get hurt. That practice you're going to get hurt. So walk into the doors like you are a future D1 wrestler, even though it's your first practice. Walk into those doors with your shoulders up, your back straight, and you're walking in there. Hey, let's wrestle, man. And you're looking at the heavyweight champion over there. Probably don't do that because maybe then you'll get hurt. But anyway, but nah, man, don't go into a practice thinking, oh, I'm gonna get hurt because you will. You will get hurt if you go into a practice thinking that. And if you go into practice confident and not telling yourself you're gonna get hurt, you might get hurt and wear it off. You'll be like, oh, that was easy. But don't keep thinking to yourself as you're doing drills, as you're wrestling, that, oh, no, 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 I don't want to get hurt, I don't want to get hurt. Ah, there it is, right? That's when you get hurt, right? Because you're expecting it to come, you're manifesting it, right? You're telling yourself it's going to happen. And a lot of the time that works, right? Good and bad ways. Right? That's why you got to watch what you say sometimes in the real world. So don't be afraid to get hurt, right? The third third step, third reason is, in a way it kind of helps you learn how to fight, right? In a way it kind of helps you learn how to fight, because wrestling is part of the mixed martial arts world, and schools offer it, right? Schools offer it. A lot of schools don't offer boxing. Some might. Mine doesn't. I'm a boxing coach, so I offer it. But yeah, some schools, but they offer wrestling, right? They offer wrestling in the States and Canada, right where I am. They offer it, and so that's something, right? And this will lead into my next step, so I'm not gonna say it, but you know, it's it's just a walk on pretty much, right? You just go there, right, and just wrestle, right? And that's leading me to my next step, is that you're never gonna be told you're not good enough to wrestle. You're never gonna be told you're not good enough, right? Because, like I just said, wrestling is a walk on, right? It is a walk on. It's not even a tryout. You go there and you do drills, and the coach will help you get better as much as you can, and that's up to you whether you want to put the work in or not, right? Do you want to put the work in? That's up to you, right? Do you want to get those max amount of drills in? That's up to you, right? The coaches are going to give you the drills. It's up to you to decide how you use it, right? He's going to give you that time, but it's up to you how you're going to use it, right? So that's all I'm saying, is that you gotta put in the time, right? It's not all just coaching. You gotta put in the time as well, right? So yeah, like I said, schools offer it, man, and in a way it helps you learn how to fight, right? Obviously it's not boxing or taekwondo or karate or anything like that, but it helps you, right? It helps you get stronger. Like, I promise you, after a few wrestling practices, you are going to feel a lot stronger than you did before, right? You are going to feel like, oh my goodness, like if you have like a sibling or something, you're gonna be like, after a couple of practices, you'll be like, hey, come here, man. Right? That's how I am. I'm like that all the time. I've been doing this for, it's my fourth year, right? Wrestling, going to my fourth year. So, and I've been doing that since well, my second year, right? Grade 9, I didn't really do that, but yeah, that's how you're gonna be, right? You're gonna be like that, and it helps you learn how to fight in a way, helps you get stronger. And number 5, man, if you are the type of person, and this is more of a serious, serious topic, but it really helps you develop your mental, right? Your mind, right? Helps you have a good mindset, right? The coach will make sure you have a good mindset going into a tournament, going into a match, right? It really helps you build that damn, I'm looking for the word. It really helps you, get better, get a better mindset, right? I literally cannot I literally cannot think of the word right now. Discipline. There we go. Discipline. There we go. Jesus, it helps you get better discipline. Wrestling really helps with that, and I remember grade 9. I was dealing with some mental health issues, and I didn't really take wrestling serious. So going into grade 10, I was still dealing with this stuff, and I was just all over the place, right? So I'm like, I'm gonna take wrestling serious. By the end of that year, I was telling everybody to F off. Like, I just didn't care, right? I did not care. Because when you have those things in mind during wrestling, that's when, that's when you're gonna F up. That's when you're gonna mess up, right? And then, so then you train your mind, right? You're like, okay, I can't think of that, right? And when you're in a match, when you're wrestling, you're not thinking of anything like that. You're thinking of, oh, how am I going to get to the single? Like, how am I going to do this, right? You're thinking of that while wrestling. Maybe after practice, you might start thinking of stuff, be like, man, this still happened and all that stuff. But that's fine, right? Because 2 hours or however long your practice is, you're not thinking about that thing. You're thinking about, you know, the single legs. You're thinking about the double leg. You're thinking about wrestling, right? That's what you're thinking about. And in a tournament day, you're not thinking about any of that stuff. As a matter of fact, if you are feeling anger at any point, right, like outside of the wrestling mats, take it out on wrestling, right? Take it out on wrestling. When I first got into wrestling, I didn't look at anybody as my friends. I just said, oh, target, 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 right? Don't usually go into practice looking like that, but or thinking like that, or have a mindset like that. But you know, sometimes you know you have to, right? Sometimes you just can't put up with anybody's, you know, BS, and so that's what you got to do. You got to go into practice, and you know, if you need to take your anger out, go ahead. That's what wrestling is for. You're grappling with another person, right? And a lot of the times, your anger kind of helps you in some ways, right? You don't want to get too angry, because then it could get the best of you, right? But yeah, that's that's what I gotta tell you, man. Those are my 5 reasons why you should join wrestling. Hopefully it was persuasive enough. Maybe you know, anybody, like I said, my Instagram DMs are open, man. Like somebody messaged me about my last wrestling video, so if you wanna learn more, if you wanna get more steps, and if you're still timid about joining wrestling, message me on Instagram, man. My DMs are free, man. Not a lot of people message me anyway, man. So yeah, that's gonna do it for this video, man. Hopefully you guys enjoy this. Y'all see I got my John Cena shirt on, you know what I'm saying? Had to put it on for this one. But yeah, I'll see y'all next video, man. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, hit the notification bell so you're up to date with all the videos. Most importantly, stay cool. I'm gone, y'all.